Hello friends, my name is Pearce, and if you know me well, then it wouldn't be surprising if I told you that I find stuff like this interesting. Unfortunately though, when I try to share this passion with my students, I usually get reactions more like this. Now while it's clear that lessons like these don't do much to help, unfortunately for my first class of students back in 2006, this is what good teaching looked like to me. Then I thought that technology would improve engagement. But I realized quickly that while substituting what I'd write on the board and augmenting the delivery of my lesson improved the behavioral engagement of my students, it did little to nothing intellectually. When I came to the conclusion that the traditional lesson format that I'd always used was due to familiarity rather than efficiency, I knew I had to make a change. Now my lessons are delivered in a task-based format, allowing students to use the inquiry process to make connections to their prior knowledge. Creating material involves snapping photos and capturing video on my iPhone to make math real. These resources are then modified and enhanced on my MacBook Pro using a variety of apps such as Keynote and Final Cut Pro to help students visualize the math we are learning prior to introducing their algebraic representations. We also use a variety of iPad apps to make learning math more interactive and visual, using apps like GoodNotes 4, which allows students to quickly annotate on the screen. iBooks Author also allows us to create interactive content to leverage the natural curiosity in all of us. And finally, iTunes U makes creating professional development courses convenient for providing resources and establishing a continuous connection with the teachers I serve. There's also a variety of math content-specific apps such as DragonBox that help address abstract concepts like solving equations. Using screenshots from the game, we can help students make a clear connection from the visual model given by DragonBox and extend this to an algebraic equation in which students are expected to solve. Now, my focus has turned to how we can improve assessment. Rather than simply assigning marks for entire units that can get lost in an abstract sea of numbers, we can leverage technology to change how we assess our students. The traditional method of assigning a grade and moving on is harmful. Learning should not be limited to those who are able to master a topic on the first try. To share this idea beyond our own classrooms, a newly minted ADE and I are teaming up with an innovative startup to help make learning more like a game. Together, we're creating an app that will provide students with attainable targets, timely, ongoing feedback, and growth opportunities in order to improve. Moving forward, I'm excited to continue working with you, the ADE community, as we all strive to leverage technology to push our students to be masters of their own learning. Thank you.